the questions that we've got from our audience here. Beth, this first one is directed to yourself, but Jennifer, if you want to chime in as well, you're more than welcome to do so. But Beth, how is it possible that we could be so reliant on foreign manufacturers for critical medical products? And what are some of the proposals on the table to perhaps revitalize domestic manufacturing?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I think it's really about cost and a drive to reduce costs. And, you know, we live in a capitalist society, and it's cheaper to make products abroad. And, you know, that's been driving the offshoring of manufacturing for a long time. And, you know, everybody's recognized it's a problem, but it's a difficult problem to fix. I mean, thus far, FDA has been talking, and for a long time, about changing the way manufacturing works using advanced manufacturing technologies. The problem is that FDA regulations and authorities and, you know, GMPs haven't always, you know, make that difficult to transition, and it's expensive. There have been a lot of proposals around tax incentives to onshore, but, you know, whether they will outweigh the costs of manufacturing here in the absence of advanced manufacturing technologies, in my view, is unlikely. You know, government grants and awards. I mean, there's going to have to be significant government investment, in my view, and I think we're seeing that. We're starting to see that now.
Thank you so much, Beth. Jennifer, we'll close with this question here. It dropped in a number of times. So, Beth, if you want to chime in as well, again, you're more than welcome to do so. But Jennifer, Russia has announced that it's been quite well publicized that it intends to roll out its vaccine in early August before the phase 3 trials. Now, how has Russia been able to develop this vaccine or get through the vaccine development process so quickly? Is it a question of a different ethical standard used in Russia to perhaps the United States? I mean, could we see a similar development in the United States where it comes to the stepping over of, you know, phase 3 trials?
Well, there's a lot about what's happening in Russia that, of course, we don't know. But what we believe that has happened is that some of the scientists actually went ahead and performed these types of human challenge trials on themselves to advance the speed of the development process. And so we need to know more about what's happened. The question as to whether that could happen here, of course, is or the answer is, well, maybe. It depends. We would need to have the involvement of institutional review boards and ethics committees and other oversight that would allow that to happen. The FDA would need to be involved. But as we said earlier, it is possible that we might get to a point where that would happen. Right now, with the speed of the vaccine development that is going forward, I don't think that we would see anything like that in the near term because we're very hopeful about the progress that's being made. But yes, we suspect that they are looking at this through a different set of ethical spectacles than we would in the United States at this time.